And Layden Snyder, your front row. Bladen Graham, Wyatt Miller, who had a big weekend already outside row number 2. Cash Lacombe, Logan Lunsford, Parker Perry in that 43 out of North Vernon, Indiana to the inside of row 4. The outside, Autumn Christie, Mason Nestor, Cooper Williams, Jace Hale, Jace Wren. So the Jace row is row number 6. And then you have, that is your official lineup for 10 laps. And again, passing points a premium. So Wyatt Miller, high point man coming in. Lights are already off, so we're getting ready to rock and roll for restricted A class. Qualifier number 1 is underway. Stark leads him down. Ooh, big time move by Bladen Graham to take over that second spot as Layden Snyder was trying to get down to the inside. Snyder will settle into the 3rd spot. First car up top, that's the number 8 of Logan Lunsford. Lunsford, though, thinking better of it, slides back down to the inside. Again, there is an opportunity, depending on the track, to run maybe a little bit off the bottom, but not quite all the way around unless you have that thing wound up and capitalize on mistakes, just for how much moisture was put down. As you see the battles toward the mid-pack. 73 was working his way through. That's Wyatt Miller trying to get back toward the front. Not a whole lot of passing so far. We got 2 collected. Autumn Christie is one of them. And the Cooper Williams machine in that 87X brings out the first caution, with 3 laps in the books.
Those 2 cars turned around. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Brian's here.
Yeah,
Brian.
guys, I had to hop in here because I had an interesting break right there.
Okay.
I got stopped in that break by Kevin Apple.
Okay.
And he said, when are we going to get someone mic'd up in the 2-seater? I don't know. Well, he's familiar that I have a mic that goes under my helmet that I have raced and announced from the seat of the cockpit.
Okay.
And he said, we need that in the 2-seater. I said, do you want to put it on Jake? Or he said, oh, no, I think there needs to be someone riding, but we need someone who's going to talk about it. One of you flow guys need to get in there. I said, I don't mind doing it. I said, Clinton, Chris, they've been trying to get Caleb. He said, you guys play rock, paper, scissors. One of y'all are getting in the car tomorrow with the mic. Mic'd up. So
I was about to say, it only makes sense for the man who chipped in for the tickets. Mr. Caleb, I think your number has been called.
Being as that I'm also officially retired from driving and won't get that experience again, while all 3 of you medically still can, I'll take it. Okay. I'll do it.
Let's do it
tomorrow. Awesome. The only requirement is you got to describe everything you're seeing and feeling and hearing.
Done.
Ooh.
You bring that mic, we're going to figure out how to do it.
In between the screams.
Yeah.
Of joy. Not fear, of joy.
So Caleb Hart tomorrow will ride in the 2-seater.
We should let my ex-wife know that I'm going to go out and be involved in this. That way she can get ready to claim the other 50% of my stuff.
Autumn Christie we saw going up the ramp, but that's awesome news. Can't wait to see and hear Caleb tomorrow. Special treat for you folks on Flow. Lights are out, though. Autumn Christie retiring as TJ Stark, Bladen Graham will lead him back under the green flag here in this first qualifier. No major moves yet, as the bottom is the preferred line. 1, 2, 3 they go. That is 1, 2, 3 on the racetrack. Couple passes here as backwards goes that 97 of Cash Lacombe. Cash Lacombe on the top side of the racetrack. Started in the 5th spot and is now falling outside into that 6th position. As you look up toward the front, battle for second may heat up. As 66 of Graham feeling the pressure from Snyder in the 8S. Graham in that purple, blue, and black machine. Trying to keep it nice and straight off the corner. It got up on the berm. That opened the door a little bit for Snyder. Snyder trying to peek his nose underneath. But not enough room to make it happen as the laps continue to wind down. Again, 4 laps to go now. 10 laps the distance total, so clicking them off at a nice clip here. And TJ Stark is just trying to run away and hide from these 2, duking it out for the 2nd spot.
Bladen Graham has won everything he's been in the junior sprint and has been equally impressive in the restricted car over the course of the week. To the point where he had a nice starting spot here in the qualifier, a 3-2 run, pretty decent, but we are going to get a stoppage as we've got another car adding to the flip count.
Cooper Williams, that'll be the 2nd incident of this qualifier. And trying to get Williams' machine off of the berm. They do.
K1 race gear flip count. Ratcheting up by another 1.
So let's see, I've been eliminated because I was at 75.
No, you're still under the total number. It's closest to it without
that's
going
right.
over.
So Clinton was at 85, so he's next.
No, I'm at 87.
You're 87.
Yeah,
okay.
Clinton's out. You've officially beat him. Once it hits
that makes me feel
87, I win.
That'd be the only thing I'd be able to beat him in. He's good at a race car driving.
82 right now is where we're at.
All right.
Clinton's enjoying some Zaw and some drinks, so Brian's joined us in the booth.
Yeah, I decided to hang out here for a little bit. I think Earl's hanging around the infield right now, so I'll hang out with you guys here in the booth, enjoy a different view.
Absolutely.
It's nice in here. We have snacks.
TJ Stark back under the green flag. Just 3 laps to go here in this first restricted qualifier. Wyatt Miller muscles his way on the bottom past the 43 of Parker Perry. So Miller, your high point man, started 4th. Now is going to be in that 4th spot, but has limited amount of time here with 2 to go to make something happen and go in the positive direction. Graham still in that 2nd spot. Snyder pressuring. There's Miller in the CB Industries 73X. Miller gonna drive it in deep, up and over, contact, and the 8 of Snyder gets squirrely, loses a position. Now we've got more calamity in turns 1 and 2. That's at the back of the field. The Jace Wren machine back in that 9th spot. Also stopped is, I believe, the 23 of Mason Nestor. So
both 23s getting together in the turn. Stark has led them all. Graham 2, Snyder was 3 until Miller came through. Beep, beep with the right rear. And now he'll sit in the 3rd spot. Yellow lights flashing.
Kyle Rickey chiming in from the Motor Racing Network. He said, really, nobody guessed over 83 on the K1 Race Gear flip count? Or 87? And I said, well,
we were being optimistic.
Don't forget, Kyle, that was 3 days ago when we were well in the under.
That was before stock non-wing heat races.
Exactly. Well, what did we say last year? We were about at 82 last year.
That was in the range. Well, yeah. And you remember, it does significantly slow down on Saturday.
Right.
So we'll see.
I believe Mason Nestor's made his way to the work area and trying to get it turned around. Look out. And he's back out on the racetrack. All right, take that back. That's Jace Wren in the 23J. So 2 23s involved.
Yeah, the other 23 went ahead and pulled in the work area as well.
So Mason Nestor, I guess, is going to be the retiree. Wren back on the racetrack. 2-lap shootout here in qualifier 1. And just like the last time, TJ Stark, great jump on the start. What can Wyatt Miller do from 4th, trying to make up 1 position? Coming around to the white flag, it's still Stark, Graham, Snyder, Miller, Perry, your top 5. Single file they go. Miller thought about it, jumped the berms, going to leave the door open here for Perry. But off of 4, TJ Stark from the pole is going to take qualifier number 1. Blaine Graham 2nd. Layden Snyder finishes 3rd. Parker Perry 4th as Wyatt Miller gave up the spot at the checkered flag. So Miller goes backwards, who came in as the high point man. And that'll do it for restricted qualifier number 1 of 6 scheduled.
Miller backing it up a position. We saw what that did to Kevin Thomas Jr. earlier. It took him from high point to 15 by the time it was done. So Miller's got to be hoping that he doesn't see a whole lot of big point scores.